What's up, y'all? So I came out here to the croatan again this morning. It's pretty early and it's a pretty day. And the first spot I stopped at, first try, I happened to stumble upon a huge patch of Venus flytraps. They're really awesome. They're way smaller than the pitcher plants I found yesterday. They are really cool. So, alright, here's this huge patch of Venus flytraps I stumbled upon. Watch, look how dope they are. They trap little insects in their little thingies there. He knows I'm not a fly. There's so many of them. They just grow natural here. That's super cool. They are illegal to take though, so don't even think about it. Alright, so check out these bad boys. These are a little carnivorous plant, also native here to North Carolina. I did not know they were this small, but they are called butterworts. They sprout these little flowers, and they eat little bugs on the ground that get stuck in their sticky little leaves. Pretty cool. They're very small. Ooh, look at the stickiness on the leaves. If you're a bug and you get caught up in that, you get rolled up on sun and you ain't coming out. And get digested for nutrients. Here's a whole little trove of those butterworts. They're very neat. They're tiny. When you zoom in on them, you can see the stickiness. The little trichomes that keep the bugs up on there, so when they get caught up on the leaves will roll up and they stuff up on there. And they get digested for nutrients. I'm not even sure if the leaves roll up, but I know them bugs get stuck on there. They're hella cool, man. Nature's little gem. You wouldn't know stuff like this is out here. And these grow natural here in North Carolina, so that's pretty chill. Along with the Venus flytraps, the sundews, and the pitcher plants and bladderworts, which I have found pitcher plants yesterday, Venus flytrap today, and these butterworts today. Hell yeah. So here is some natural Venus flytraps in their native habitat in the Croatan National Forest in their full glory. Some are closed, some are open. These look really cool. I swear they look like little eyelashes coming out of the forest. Instead of looking at you, they're trying to eat you. Such a crazy adaptation to be able to eat bugs and stuff to survive. But they also photosynthesize. They don't just solely rely on the bugs. They photosynthesize for their energy, and then they get their necessary vitamins from the bugs they digest. And these things are just really cool. So fascinating. Let's see if I can set them off. There's a bug flying around my head. I wish I could just toss up in there for it. I found a treasure trove of these bad boys because they're everywhere. I can't take a few steps in this area without stumbling across them. Very cool. They're just chilling. That's cool right there. Looks like I'm not the only one out here researching wildlife. I may be the only one out here not getting paid for it. That's okay, it's fine. Yeah, so I found some more butterworts growing among this moss here. These things are cool because they're real small. You wouldn't know they eat insects. They sure as fuck do. And they grow these cool little flowers to attract pollinators. And they're just this little plant down there doing its thing. Very cool. One of North Carolina's carnivorous plant species, the butterwort. Oh hell yeah, guys. I just found a plethora of Venus flytraps and butterworts all right next to each other. This is a straight up treasure chest in the forest. A hidden gem. This is awesome. Look at the flowers they produce. To attract pollinators. See, they eat the bugs that come down here, but they shoot these flowers up so the pollinators don't get eaten. That's pretty fucking genius. Yeah, these things are very cool. And the butterworts, they're cool too. Bruh, oh my god, this is crazy. They're just all over the place. Venus flytraps. And then I even ran across some pitcher plants. Some more yellow pitchers. It's just a little couple of them, but they're right here amongst all the Venus flytraps and butterworts growing everywhere. Look, there's a butterwort, Venus flytrap, pitcher plant. They're just all over. I found a jackpot treasure trove spot in the croatan forest of carnivorous plants. The only one I failed to identify so far is the sundew, and of course a bladderwort, which those grow more in the water. Dang, dude, this is awesome spot right here. Very cool. Pitcher plants are cool. So cool. Man, an awesome little treasure trove of carnivorous plants. Got my yellow pitchers. Got the butterworts. And got a plethora of Venus flytraps. And there is no shortage of them. They're everywhere. Brr. Those ones look scary. Alright, I found another little nest of pitcher plants out here. Look at this big guy. Let's just check him out. That is awesome. So apparently these pitchers fill up with water and they have little hairs all the way inside of them, all the way down the inside of them that point downward. So when a critter falls in there, a bug, it gets stuck in the water and then it cannot get back up. And then this protects it from other stuff. And it's pretty chill. And when the bug's in there dying, the plant creates some sort of enzyme that just kind of dissolves the bug and digests it for nutrients. So it's pretty badass. And I read that the Native Americans used to use something about these for smallpox or some shit. Old ancient cure for smallpox. I still haven't found my purple ones, the Sarracenia parpias, but these are the Sarracenia flavas, the yellow pitcher plants. Pretty cool. Hell yeah, I was hoping I'd run into this. This is an example of two species working together. This is a plant that traps bugs and an animal that eats them. And he's obviously in there chilling, waiting for bugs to come in. I think they have some sort of mutual relationship where his poop substitutes the bugs the plant would have ate. And the plant's okay with those. The plant's okay with that poop instead of the bugs. So it's like a mutual trade. But that's the chilling tree frog in the pitcher plant. He can get out of there, unlike the little buggies. That's a good nestle of Venus flytraps right there. Take a gander at those bell boys. Fucking cool. This flower. Very cool. These are just wild in nature, man. Around Croatan Forest in North Carolina. Just gotta get out there and find these gems. Aha! Eureka! I knew if I searched long enough I'd find them. These are Sarracenia parpias, or purple pitcher plants. These ones do not grow as tall as the yellow ones, it seems. These are a lot stubbier. You can see the water being held in the base of some of them. That's what the critters drown in. This is really cool. I'm glad I found this. I was starting to think I wasn't going to see these today. Very dope. This looks hella exotic, but it's straight up native to North Carolina. Very cool. And it's got purple flowers instead of yellow ones. So I saw the purple flower and I never got excited because I saw the yellow flowers for the Sarracenia flavas, but I saw the purple ones for these parpias. I know I'm using the scientific terms like I'm smart or something. I literally just Googled these like the day before yesterday. So, very cool. Dang, look at the hairs that keep the animals from coming back out. That's gnarly. And then they get trapped in the water and they can't crawl out because of those hairs. That's just some crazy shit right there. And that the plant produces some sort of enzyme in the water that just dissolves the bug entirely, and they digest it for nutrients that they can't get through the soil. And again, they photosynthesize through the sun, but they get other nutrients that they need by digesting bugs. So crazy. This is a beautiful plant. Wow. What a gem, guys. This thing is, it's just breathtaking. It's so cool. Sarracenia parpia. Purple pitcher plant. It's just breathtaking. Captivating. The natural allure of this plant is just so cool. Man, just wow, guys. I found even more of these. These are more intriguing than the yellow ones. They're not tall and stand up big like the yellow ones, but they're low and fat. They fill up with water and they have these crazy hairs that are more prominent to see than in the yellow ones. Look at that shit, man. Look at these are like, these are even more purple. These are like mega purple, almost red. Is that a bug in there? That's cool as shit. Dude, these are just amazing. So cool. Very cool. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 96% sure, maybe even 98% sure that this is a dogwood tree. And this is the North Carolina state flower, is the dogwood flower. It's pretty, it's not fully bloomed out yet, but they're on their way.